McSweeney's published the first 4 issues of Grantland. And that's what I have here, is a set of those issues published by McSweeney's, the first 4. So I'm going to go over them one by one and show you what we've got here. Issue 1. Beautiful cover. I love this cover. It's textured. It almost feels like a real basketball. Really nice cover. I have put the grade of all 4 volumes at near fine. I'm going to point out every little thing that's not perfect as I go through these. So the cover we do not have edge dings, don't have corner bumps. The text box is great. Very, very good looking copy. Now the first issue in the front matter had an 8-page illustration insert tipped in or bound in. In this copy, both sheets, to have the 8-page insert, there are 2 sheets, and both sheets are loose, as is very common. They only did the illustration inserts in the front matter for the first 2 issues, and they never did it again. And I'm not surprised. They were intended to be taken out, but they came out really easily. My notes here. So the 2 sheets have come loose, and the original, they may have been taken out, but they fall out so easily it's hard to tell. The original owner of this volume, and the second owner, the original owner of this volume did split one of the sheets, as they were intended to be. There's a perforation line right down the center. So the sheets could be pulled out very easily because they're just barely tipped in, and then they could be split. One of the sheets has been split. So I'm going to go. So they were chipped in right inside the cover on this copy. They have been tipped in right at the top here. So they are loose. And one of the sheets has been split at the perforations. The outside sheet has not been split. And these are intended to come out easily and intended to be split. So it's not surprising they're loose. So if it's off-putting to anyone that these are loose and that one has been split, now you know. But they are in excellent condition. The first volume also has, bound into the center of the book, a fairly large booklet. And the booklet is the greatest paper that ever died. They bound booklets in to a fair number of issues, and the booklets are smaller in format, and they tend to be fairly good size. And what you run into, this is very common in all the issues they did these with, is right at the corner here where the booklet meets the text block, we have a slight tear on this page. And on this copy, it goes through, and you can see it. We'll call it the first 2 pages here. So we do have slight nick, slight tear right where the booklet meets the text block. Very common, typically always on this side and not on the back side. This page is rarely nicked, and that's true on all the ones that they did booklets with. So that is, I think, everything I want to say about issue 1. So there we go, issue 1. Issue 2. This is the only issue of Grantland that had a dust jacket. The only one. I'm going to pull the dust jacket off here. The dust jacket unfolds into a large poster. Okay. Iceman. Dust jacket is in excellent condition. We do not have wear on the folds. We do not have wear on any of the folds. We do not have shelf wear, top or bottom. This is a very nice jacket. Much better quality than most jackets that McSweeney's does. Their jackets tend to be terrible. Issues 13 and 23 of the Quarterly Concern come to mind. Nice jacket, got a little bit of gloss to it. This one is really nice shape. The cover of the second issue got a little bit of art on the back cover. Nice green cloth stamped in black and silver. Really good looking cover again. What else on issue 2? Oh yes, this is the only other issue that has the illustration insert, 8 pages. Issue 2. And there it is. And in this one, it is still bound in. Does not come loose, which is unusual. More of a problem on the first issue than the second, although they come loose very, very easily. So the illustration insert remains bound in. Tipped in is probably a better way to look at it. Tipped in, does not come out. And at some point it will. Because unless you never read it, unless you don't handle books at all, unless you don't enjoy them as object and for what's in them, the illustration inserts are going to come loose. Issue 2, Grantland. Issue 3, not my favorite cover, but it's really busy with the graphics, and that's not really my thing. So other people that like that will love this. Issue 3 has a minor corner bump at the top of the back cover. Small corner bump right here. It's not highly visible, but if you know what you're looking at, you'll see it, and you can certainly feel it. It's a little soft where it's been bumped. Really nice end papers. They did nice end papers in a lot of these issues. And different end papers between front and back, which I always like when they mix up end papers like this. And what else in my notes? Nope, just the corner bump. Bound in at the center of this one, we have another booklet, fairly good size. This one is Malice at the Palace. And again, as with issue 1, we have the webcam's not going to show it. We have a slight closed tear on the front side, right where the booklet meets the text block. Does not happen on the back side. And the issues that have the booklets inserted, typically the back side is not a problem. But the front side, almost all copies have nicks, slight closed tears on the first 1 to 3 pages. So we've got a closed tear on this page. It's half as big on this page, very, very slight. And then it's just a bump after that. So, do I have any other comments on this? Oh yes, the referee, in the back matter, there's a referee sticker page bound into the back matter. So we have referee stickers. It remains present, bound in, stickers unused. That's part of the back matter for issue 3. So, that's issue 3. Issue 4. Nice black cloth, stamped in metallic. It's kind of a blue and silver going on. I never can quite decide. I think most of it's blue, but they've got a little bit of outline around the title. Really sharp. Another nice cover. These are a lot of nice covers. And with good quality cloth too, which is also unusual for McSweeney's. McSweeney's does really nice covers. A lot of stamping on the back cover also. McSweeney's does really nice covers, but they don't use really good cloths. But they did with Grantland. They hold up really well. Issue 4, we've got a slight edge ding at the top here. Got a couple of very slight edge dings at the bottom. Probably not going to show up on webcam. Really, you have to have it in hand to see them at all. I have no problem calling all of these copies near fine, but I want to point out every little thing, which I can do because if they don't sell, I'll keep it. I don't mind that. Again, really nice end papers. They did really nice end papers on a lot of the Grantlands. Again, different end papers, front and back, which is always a nice touch. They did a really good job with these, and they continue to do a good job after McSweeney's no longer printed them. The McSweeney's ones are the ones I'm most interested in, although I have had the entire set at various times. There is a booklet bound into the center of this one also. This booklet is quite a bit smaller than the other ones. So 3 of the first 4 issues had booklets bound into the center, but this is the smallest of the 3 and does not have the issue of nicking an open tear or a closed tear. There's just a very slight bump where the corner of the booklet meets the text block, but that's all. Anything else on my oh yes, this is a minute detail, but I mention it anyway. A small retail barcode sticker is not present on back cover. I'm reading from my notes. No, issue 1 does not have a retail barcode either. But I've never seen a copy of issue 1 that did. I have a couple here. Actually, I have 3 or 4 here. And I've handled others. And I've never seen an issue 1 that had a retail barcode on the back cover. On issues 2 and 3, the barcode is printed onto the back cover. But issue 4 had a sticker, a small barcode sticker. I don't know if every issue of issue 4 had the barcode sticker. Possible copies went out to subscribers. Possible that copies that went out to subscribers never had the retail barcode sticker. But I don't know that for a fact. Never mind that. The shields are already up. There's no red alert. So this copy does not have the little retail barcode sticker. And although I've handled a number of copies, I've never decided for sure if every copy had that sticker. It's an interesting point of issue. The subscriber copies may not have had it. So I mentioned it, it's not there, although it may never have been there. And that is all I know to say. The first 4 issues of Grantland, published by McSweeney's. Really nice quality books, nice design. And there you go. I disclosed everything I know in the most transparent way I know. So there you go.